Well, I'll be. It does work. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to FTB Unstable. That's right, folks, we are back in our unstable world. We're doing a little bit of modded Minecraft, making a Z-Logic controller. Why are we making a Z-Logic controller? Well, because, as you saw from the first clip, I found a watermelon seed. How did I find a watermelon seed? I found a watermelon seed by using Botania. That's right. We had to go out and find some carrots, which there is a village right over there. And they had a carrot field over there, so I went over there and I got some carrots and I got some other stuff. I got some beetroot and some other things that I didn't have. And one of my subscribers said, "Dude, all you gotta do is throw a carrot into a mana pool with an alchemy catalyst under it, and you'll get melon seeds." I was like, "Whoa, whatever, dude, awesome!" So planted myself a melon, waiting for it to grow, and we're making a farming station because today we're gonna make the Gourmaryllis. That flower that eats food, right? And we're going to do that because we want to try and set up some automation to keep that Alfheim portal open and to generate a lot more mana. And most people are saying that Gourmaryllis is probably the best, the absolute best flower in Botania. So we need to do this. We need to automate some potatoes because apparently the better food that we're going to have here out of that is going to be baked potatoes. And so I want to show you where I want to put that. Now I did do a little bit of farming right here just to get some stuff growing. I don't know if I'm going to keep this here or not. If I do keep it here, I want to decorate it up a little bit more, maybe with the blue glass around it and everything. We shall see. But I want to put this potato farm right back here. Okay, I want to put this potato farm right back here in such a way that that we can generate potatoes, we can cook them up, which means I'm going to have to make some kind of automatic furnace or something like that, and then we'll go from there. So I think I want to do this in, let's see here. I don't want it to be too far away because I want to be able to get the potato I want to get the baked potatoes down to the droppers. Because what we're going to do, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take these endo flames out. We're going to take the endo flames out and we're going to replace them with the Gourmaryllis. But in order to make that Gourmaryllis, we got a lot of stuff we got to make. We got to make that Rune of Summer and some other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the potato field that's going to go back here. Get it all set up, get the potatoes growing and all that good stuff, and work out a way to cook them, auto cook them. And then when we come back, we'll get started in the Botania stuff again to make up the flowers themselves. So give me just a few minutes to kind of square this thing away. We're gonna, I want to be able to get it exactly where I want it. So yeah, just hang tight. I'll be right back with you. Okay, that's a little strange. MC Jetty, perhaps you can explain. I'm not sure if this is something that you know about or even have heard about. Now, I was under the impression that these power cells were power only. They only transmit power. Yet when I hooked this power cell up to this alloy smelter, the only other alloy smelter that I have is over there at the tree farm. When I hooked this up, I got logs in here and it started making charcoal. So I ended up putting a filter down here so that I only get in potatoes. But is that a thing? Does this transport items too? I don't think it's supposed to. I don't think it's supposed to. And why is my power dropping so rapidly? This thing's charged, right? Yeah. Yeah. Power. Dropping rapidly. Is it over here? Oh, it is over here. Oh, I gotta turn this off. Okay. All right, anyway, I'll be back in a minute when I get this all finished up. Okay, so farm's working. It's actually starting to make. It's actually starting to cook potatoes. I only went with the. What was it? The double layer capacitor, I think it was. No, I didn't go with any capacitor because that's a fair bit of potatoes right there. And if you go any bigger, it started to really suck my power dry. So I'm going to keep it that size. But yeah, starting to cook potatoes now, which is cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little something here. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring a conduit up out of the top to an open crate. So I've got one of them right here, and let me see if I can set this up here real quick. So I want to, go like this, and this. Yes, I want to go like that, and then I want to put this crate right there. Okay, and by doing that, what I can do is I can actually bring a conduit out of the top of this. Conduits. Am I out of conduits? I am not out of conduits. Good. I can do this, and I can do it on extract, but I can do it round robin distribution. Okay. So basically, what that means is that whatever goes over here is also going to go over here. So I got to make another one of these crates, and if we do this, and then this becomes an input, right? Oh, hey, quit it. Oh my goodness. I need a wrench. That's what I need, but I don't have one, so axe will have to do. But anyway, so that will take the potato out of here once I take the redstone signal off. That'll put the potatoes over here and then over here also. But in order to get that done, we got to make this. In order to make the flour, we got to make this this Rune of Summer. So let's sleep so we don't get attacked. I hate getting attacked. And let's get ourselves some living wood. I've got everything else I need. I need the Rune of Air. I need the Rune of Earth. I need a slime ball, and I need a piece of watermelon. And then I need, of course, my wand of the forest and a piece of living rock. And let's go over here and start putting this stuff in here. So, boom, 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 boom. Uh-oh. Am I missing something? What am I missing? No. Rune of Summer. Oh, 2 pieces of sand. Okay. Hang tight. Let's grab those. I think I got some right here. This will be fine. We'll just take it from right here. And then to make this go like it's supposed to, we'll just do that, and that'll free up the water, right? Okay, that's better. I didn't see the sand. That's weird. So anyway, boom, boom. All right. So now it's going to get this big old mana burst, and hopefully we got enough mana here. Ooh. Oh yeah, we should have plenty. Yeah, we got enough. It'll be all right. So, let's see here. What else been going on in RB's life while we wait for this? It's the weekend, of course. It's Sunday. I have to go back to work tomorrow. I got to tell you, I'm not really all that excited about that. I've been loving making videos for you guys. I really have. I've been inspired lately. Hello, Rune of Summer. Ooh, what? Hey, did I get those back? It doesn't consume those? Oh, that's badass. That's awesome. I love it. We get the Rune of Air and the Rune of Earth back whenever we make the Rune of Summer. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know, because we're going to need to make another one of these. But for right now, what I want to make is the flower. So let's get our water bucket, because we're going to need some water. I know we need some gray petals. We're going to need, let's see here. So for the Gourmaryllis. I don't like this. The Gourmaryllis, it doesn't automatically go to the flower that you select from JEI. I don't like that. So we need 2 light gray, 2 yellow, a red, and then a fire and a summer. So 2 gray, 2 yellow, a red. 2 gray, let's see, 2 light gray right there. So 1, 2. 2 yellow, right? And a red. Wow, this is going to be a complicated one. We need the Rune of Fire, which I have one over here. So we'll get that, and we'll put these back. The Earth and the Air runes. I'm going to need to make some more runes. That's all I've got. I basically made 2 of each of the basic ones, you know? So, all right, so let's see here. Let's put this up here like this. Let's put this up here like this. Oh, we're going to need a seed. So we need the Rune of Fire, Rune of Air, 2 grays, 2 yellows, and a seed. I don't know that this is going to work, but we're going to try it. So throw that in, throw that in. Oh, yep, it's the right recipe. Boom. So now we have a Gourmaryllis. Awesome. So let's bring him over here. Put him down underneath this open crate. Like so. Sweet. Now we should be able to... Oh, good. We got baked potatoes. Sweet. So now we should be able to just throw a potato... Oh, wow. Woohoo! That's awesome. He just ate it up. Is he linked to any mana spreaders? Let's see here. He is. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So now Gourmaryllis flowers, they have a hunger. So you can't just keep feeding them food and food and food and food and food. What I need to do is I need to find out how much hunger a baked potato will heal, which I think it's about 3. I think it's about 3 hunger bars, 3 haunches. And so that being the case, I think it's like, I don't know, like 3 seconds or something like that. So what I need to do is I think I can just put a timer on this. And actually, if I do it right, then I should be able to set one timer up to be able to fire both of these crates. Now, to make these crates are pretty simple. They're just living wood planks. So you just take some living wood and turn it into living wood planks, like so. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and then you just make a pair of pants, right? And there's your open crate. I guess these open crates are better than droppers because they actually drop the items straight down, which is cool. Let's see, how many of these did I do? 1, 2, so I just need to go 2. So a 1 and a 2, and then a crate, like so. And then this will be input, right? And let's see here. Yeah, I guess that's going to be right. Now, do I have to put anything into the top of this? Does it need like a hopper or anything, or will this work? I guess there's only one way to find out, and that is to go get me a couple of timers. So let me go get a couple of timers, or get a timer, and see if I can't set up something that will allow this to work, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'll be right back. I think it's working. I think it's working indeed. It's out of food now, but I think it's working. Haha, sweet. More work to do though. All right. I think we've got something here. So it's gonna drop. Here's what happens. So the farming station right now, the farming station has got potatoes. It's got a regular old iron hoe, and it's got fertilizer. And so it's fertilizing the crops. I may have to continue doing fertilizer. I'm not sure, but. That seems a bit fast. Yeah, that still seems a bit fast. I think I want to slow that down a little bit. I think, let's see. Yeah, it's too fast. We need to slow that down quite a bit. So we'll just come up here and we'll change the timer. So that's 100 ticks, so that's 5 seconds. 5 seconds seems a bit too slow. Or too fast. So let's do 200 seconds. That'll be every 10 seconds, right? Let's try that. Because here's the thing. I don't want this to get too fast, because this Gourmaryllis can only... Yeah, see how its mana is not dropping real fast? It's got like a hunger bar. Yeah, see, it's still too fast, I think. So let's play with the timings here a little bit. Let's go with 500 seconds and see how that works. So I ended up having to put dispensers in here, right? Because if you just put the items into these crates, they just fall out. They don't. You have to have something to disperse them. The thing that the reason why we're using these crates is because that allows for the item to drop straight down on the plant. Whereas if I used just a straight dropper, then that dropper could spit it off to the side, and then it wouldn't land on the plant necessarily. Okay, so let's see here. We might have to slow this down even more still. Well, maybe. Okay, yep. And it should bounce right back up. Yeah. Okay. I know that a few of you have recommended that that I use this plant, this flower. So, tell me what you guys have your timings set for. Okay. Yeah, you know what? We might be a little too slow now because it's dropping farther down. It generates a lot of mana, which is cool. I like the fact that it generates so much. But as you can see, it's getting lower and lower each time. Now it'll bounce back up again. See, there it goes. So it makes probably, what, about an eighth each time it consumes a piece of food? I'd say that's probably pretty close, about an eighth of a bar. Okay, so it's out of mana now. We'll see where it gets to when it makes the next drop. Just a little bit less than a quarter. Just a little bit less than a quarter. Okay, so yeah, we do need to shorten this time back up again. I got a little bit too anxious. Did a little bit too much. So let's go back to 5 seconds and see how that does. 5 seconds would be 100 because there's 20 ticks in a second, right? Okay. Now. Nope, that's too fast. Okay. So let's go back to... How about we go back to 200? Yeah, let's go back to 200 and try that. That might be close. Oh yeah, see, we're gaining lots of we're gaining lots of mana as it does this. Nope, that's still too fast. Well, maybe. Okay, so it just went up just above 3/4. You know what? That's probably pretty close. That's probably pretty close. No, it's still too fast. All right, let me play with the timings on this a little bit, and I'll come back to you in a minute. All right, so I think I've done about as much with this as I can. I've tweaked the timings just a little bit. We're up to what, 265. 265 on the delay, which is what, 200 is 200 is 10 seconds, right? 200 is 10 seconds, so that's what, 10, 11 and a half seconds, give or take. So, I mean, it appears to be working as far as how much, I mean, there's a small delay here where it's not producing any mana whatsoever, but then it gets another potato and it does just fine. The problem that I'm having is that this isn't keeping up. I put a speed upgrade in here. I put a double layer capacitor, so it's getting through the potatoes pretty quick. But the farm is not growing the potatoes as fast as they should, and I'm not going to be able to keep putting fertilizer or bone meal or anything like that in here. I mean, I want this to be as self-sufficient as possible. I mean, I do have to come back and, check up on the hoe and make sure that it's, make sure it's not broken or anything like that. But I think I'm going to let this run for a little while and see how it does. we've always got the endo flames, and the endo flames, I've got those running off of red coal anyway. So I'm not worried about the portal closing, because if the portal closes, then it's going to take a bunch more mana to get it up and running again. But we'll let it run. We'll see how it goes. Chunk loading, I'm not really into chunk loading yet. I do want to make sure that the chunks stay loaded while I'm not online. And I do have the industrial craft chunk loader, but that thing is complex. And it burns through coal like crazy. So I'm hoping that extra utilities will do something with chunk loading here in the very near future. But the last thing I want to do today, is I have been trading with the elves, and I've gotten myself some elementium ingot, and I also want to get some more terra steel. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. I need to make some more terra steel because I want to do some armor. Now, terra steel armor is definitely the way to go, but I don't have enough terra steel, and I'm obviously also not generating enough mana yet to be able to get a full set of terra steel armor. But if we do the elementium armor, that'll give me +2, +5, that's 7, 6 is 13, and wait, yep, 6 is 13. What's this? Oh, elementium helmet of revealing. Okay, so 13, 15. So that'll give me about the equivalent protection as my iron armor is giving me now. Plus, it's going to look cooler. But it also gives you 10% less on mana cost on mana tools and rods. It gives you a chance for pixies to apply potion effects and so forth. So it's going to give me bonuses all across the board if I have this elementium stuff on. So we're going to go ahead and make that. We're going to go ahead and make a full set of elementium armor, boots, and a chest piece. Sweet. Okay, now take all this off. Oh, put this on. Let's see how we look. Let us see how we look. F3. Nope, 5. Haha. Wow, that's interesting. That is interesting to say the least. What's it look like from the back? F5 again. Oh, it doesn't go all the way down. It shows the cross on my back. Interesting. But yeah, we're working towards terra steel, working towards getting a full set of terra steel armor. But I think this looks okay, right? And it, like I said, it gives me the equivalent protection of iron armor, plus it gives me all of the discounts when using like the bow. So if I use the bow, it doesn't cost nearly as much mana out of the tablet, 10% less, right? So I think that's going to do it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe. The likes and the subscriptions, I hope I didn't just screw that up. The likes and the subscriptions help me out oh so immensely when it comes to the YouTube search results. Another thing that helps out a lot, and you guys have been great about this, is comments. So keep leaving those comments down there in the comment section. We can, like one of my subscribers just said today on the last video, we are definitely crowdsourcing this thing out and finding the best ways to put things together as we play through this mod pack. So once again, keep those comments rolling in, all the tips, all the tricks, all the pointers, all the attaboys, and all of the oh my gosh, why would you do something stupid like that? Even those are helpful. So, but yeah, thanks again for watching, and until next time, folks, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.